Working out is a waste of time.
Life's too short to exercise. I'm just gonna be honest.
Why the hell would I stand up and waste my time in the gym?
You're wasting so much time every morning going.
Man, shut the f up. One of the biggest excuses people have when it comes to getting in shape is that it's too time consuming. Now, I get it. The reality for most people is that it's not necessarily about laziness. It's about juggling your work, being a good parent, having a social life, and when it comes to all these things, time is scarce. But the good news is that I found a way of working out that doesn't take hours each week to complete. In fact, studies show that it can reduce your gym time by 36% while still making the same gains. And this workout is called strength circuits. And if you find that you're too busy to work out, this might change your life. So strength circuits help busy people crush 3 goals at one time. Number 1 is that you are training opposing muscles, which means that you can build muscle effectively because these don't compete with each other. Number 2 is you get a slight cardiovascular benefit because you're not resting between sets. And number 3, from my experience, I found that a workout can get reduced by 36 to 50% in time as a result of doing them properly. So here's how to do strength circuits. While there are an infinite number of ways to do these type of workouts, I found that there are 2 templates that we use in our own body transformation coaching program. Oh, and by the way, if you want a free guide on how to do these strength circuits, just comment down below workout and I'm going to send it to you right away. So the first way is called a superset. And during supersets, you move from one set to another without a break. And these workouts, from my experience, can last anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. Now, this workout has a slight cardiovascular component to it, and it does have a higher emphasis on muscle gain, which is ideal for the person who wants to optimize for building muscle.
And supersets are one of those time-saving strategies that I would put in the potentially S tier, A to S tier, for the following reasons. Very recent evidence from our lab showed that in trained individuals, supersets, so agonist-antagonist supersets, so opposing muscle groups, essentially.
Push downs, superset to cable curls.
Perfect. Led to the same muscle growth as straight sets, and people were resting 20 or less seconds between each superset and 2 minutes between each superset. They made the same gains in 8 weeks, and we're talking about resistance trained individuals, as people that were doing straight sets, but spent 36% less time training.
And for me personally, I used this type of training when my second child came out, and this is the workout that I prescribe as the main workout for our Lean Body 90 course. Here's an example. So basically you do 8 to 10 reps of a squat, and without rest, you would do 8 to 10 reps of a bench press, and that would be 1 round. And one of the ways I love to do supersets is combining it with a compound exercise and with an isolation exercise, so you don't necessarily get that cardiovascular hit as you would if you paired up 2 compound exercises together. Now, the second type of workout is called a triset. And during trisets, you're moving from one set to another, again, without a break. Again, these workouts can take anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long you take. And then this involves 3 exercises that you're doing back to back to back. Now, this workout has a more moderate cardiovascular component, and it has a moderate emphasis on muscle gain. So this is ideal for someone who wants to optimize for both cardio and muscle gain at the same time. Now, one thing I will mention is that the more that you try to optimize for multiple things at once, the more you end up doing them with more mediocrity. So I actually find that supersets are the best bang for buck when it comes to building muscle. This is more for the cardiovascular component, but again, you want to choose the one that you want to optimize for the most. So an example of a triset is doing something like 8 to 10 reps of a squat, then without resting, you're doing 8 to 10 reps of a bench press, and then without resting, maybe you're doing 8 to 10 reps of a core exercise like a leg raise, and then that is 1 round. Now, there are an infinite way to do these, and you want to always optimize for what your goals are. So something you have to understand about rest periods is that they are variable as well. So with supersets and even trisets, you can have a short rest period if you want to improve your cardiovascular capabilities of doing these workouts. Now, there are drawbacks of doing strength circuits. That's something that you have to understand. Number 1 is they are hard. As we said before, you are adding a little bit of a cardiovascular component to the actual workout. So your muscles are getting challenged, but also your cardiovascular system is getting challenged a little bit as well. Number 2 is that you're gonna find that you have a slight dip in optimizing for muscle building because of the cardiovascular component. And anytime that you're bringing in less rest in between these sets, what you're doing is you are getting probably anywhere between a 10 to 20% hit on strength and the ability to build muscle. So you are getting a little bit of a con when you are doing these but it depends. If you're trying to be a bodybuilder, this may not be necessarily the thing that you're trying to do. But if you're trying to just keep yourself fit and amplify for muscle building and also get that slight cardiovascular benefit, then this might help you out. Now, here's several important notes when it comes to doing these. Number one is, if you want to build muscle with these workouts, you have to track them. You have to use progressive overload. The other thing is, because the intensity is increasing, you want to keep yourself at least 1 to 2 reps away from failing, just to avoid injury, because anytime that you amplify intensity, it is also going to increase injury risk. Also, you want to be breathing deeply through the nose and out the mouth in between your sets in order to get yourself back to a normal heart rate before you jump on to the next exercise. And again, like I said, the more intense an exercise is, the more injury you invite. So you want to choose the right intensity for yourself and make sure that you are maintaining proper form while exercising. And like any workout, you want to have a 6-minute dynamic warm-up to prep your body for the workout ahead so you can actually move with great capacity and also avoid injury. I actually find that the warm-up is as important as the workout. You want to make sure that you are doing this, especially as you age. Now, the thing that's great about strength circuits is that these are great for your body and mind too. They get your heart rate up, they release these feel-good endorphins, and they are going to make you feel mentally healthier right afterwards. So that is it for strength circuits. No more excuses. It's time to work out. Strength circuits are the best bang for buck in terms of a lean body workout, especially for busy, time-strapped individuals. They take minutes to complete, and the best part is that you can actually just use a pair of dumbbells and a workout bench to complete them. Now, your job is to find the time in your schedule, slot these in, and experience the benefits of what a great 30-minute workout can be on your mind and body. Now, especially for people who want to get lean and lose fat this year, I did a video based on how to get from 30% to 15% body fat, and you can check it out right over here. See you on the next video.